Hey everybody, welcome to God of War, Chains of Olympus. This is my first Let's Play video, and my first God of War game in the series. I first played this on the PSP that my father gave me, or rather, my siblings and I replayed this a lot since back then there wasn't too much to do but play, or maybe watch TV, but I'm not really a fan of watching TV. As you can see, I've already played a game. I've unlocked God. That's what we will be playing. Since for me, Chains of Olympus is the easiest game in the God of War franchise, for the highest difficulty. The others will rip your mind apart, especially God of War 1. If you know, you know. Let's get started.
Suffering for years, Kratos, the once great general, now known as the Ghost of Sparta, had pledged himself as a champion to the gods of Olympus. In return, he hoped only to rid himself of the nightmares that haunted him for far too long. But for now, his only respite, his only relief from the sins of his past, was found in the heat of battle. And on this day, Kratos had been called upon by the gods to confront an unthinkable evil, unleashed on the city of Attica by the invading Persian army.
Man, this game looks so great for the PSP. I know I'm basically upscaling this game, but man, look at this. This is better than God of War 1's graphics, honestly. And yeah, you can watch it there. That's the other thing why this game's easy. I mean, look at this. They're flying, they're ragdolls. Kratos' attacks are so heavy in Chains of Olympus compared to the mainline trilogy.
I must return.
This is basically also my way of celebrating the announcement of God of War's trilogy remakes. I do hope that at least these games get noticed since they are canon to the franchise. Funny how they just stop attacking outright if you grab someone. Like you just stare at their companions and be like, oh, sorry bud, can't do anything while he's grabbing you. Like it matters for these soldiers. Also, dodge rolling is a really tight window here compared to the other mainline God of War series. The dodge roll here feels more similar to God of War 2018's dodge roll. Where you got the time properly. I don't know, that's how I feel about dodge roll. How dodging works in this game. The PSP type entries made by Ray. Doesn't matter if you save them, by the way.
We cannot control it. It will kill us all.
This is a jump scare, basically. Especially if you're a child playing this. Well, a child shouldn't really be playing this, but our parents didn't mind whatever we were playing on the PSP. Yeah, sure, dodge roll. Combo cancellation is so smooth. Maybe bias or something. But this game literally makes you feel like a god with PSP entries. Your attacks are heavy and the inputs are very responsive, even if you're playing this through other games. Again, this is my first game in the God of War franchise, so there's a lot of things that I didn't know of before I played this, including this music. This gave me a shock. This surprised me. When I replayed it again, I played God of War 2, then went back to this a few years ago. Like, this is the end begins. This music is just like a lot of the music in Chains of Olympus are taken from God of War 2, the goated game. Every game in the God of War franchise is a masterpiece. Though, as we will see later, Kratos' characterization here feels slightly off, honestly. Also, breaking these orbs are really helpful, especially in the early game. At least you don't feel Kratos is lacking damage yet, but eventually you will. That's the problem with playing higher difficulties in any game, for that matter. It's not really just God of War. But your blades will literally become a wet dream. And the attacks just outright stop. Of course, before opening that gate, open forcibly. Man, this is so great. This is God of War 2. God of War stuff here. God of War 2 stuff. Here is the first Gorgon Eye. I miss this a lot. I missed out on this as a child. Back then when I was playing this, I always missed this. I played this game twice, and I still keep missing it. Wondering, where are the other Gorgon Eye? They didn't know it was in the beginning. So let's save. Of course, we'll force this gate open. That's what Kratos does. He forces it open. But though funny enough, he just does this. But in God of War 2018, he just carries shit. Nah, I'm sorry, I killed the soldier. Not that it matters. We're gonna die later. I did him a favor, except Hades. Now, the archers here are funny. Like, real funny. Like, dude, look, they just stop attacking. Like, okay, it makes sense for this one. But when you get into the water, you just like, we don't see anyone approaching us. Like, what the heck is this, seriously? And if you grab an enemy, they just stop fire and be like, yeah, just kill that guy. Now that is very annoying. That's really unnecessary. Like, come on. And dude, another 2 will appear here once you get this gate open. And of course I'm gonna ignore them. Like, look at this gate. It's never gonna wait for us. That's a good grab right there. Again, they will stop firing. Big grab. Man, I really do wish they did this. These are also chests that I tend to miss out when playing this game back then. It's crazy. Here's the second chest. This is what I thought was the first chest back then. Kind of embarrassing. Man, the things look so ugly. Look at me. Oh wait, chaotic was there. I thought it wasn't. Also notice how this is also Athens, the same city that was attacking God of War 1. And here we are with the first real boss, because the previous one, that Basilisk, was basically a mini boss. And
what evil have you wrought on this city, Persian?
Evil? It is not evil that I bring, Spartan. I bring the might of Persia and the sacrament of purification. As we speak, my basilisk cleanses this land so that it may embrace the glory of the Persian Empire.
Olympus has sent a message, and I am here to deliver it.
Then you are just a messenger. So take this message back to your little gods. It will take more than a pathetic Spartan to stop the power of the Empire.
Kratos' lips look so swollen. This guy does nothing. As with every enemy, he just gets interrupted. Okay, feel free to grab our soldiers. This is the safe way for you. That blue dude out of there again. Really weird stuff. And it's over. This guy does nothing. Like really, you're like a god in case for Olympus.
Please! Please! Spare my life, and I will give you all that you ask.
You have nothing I want, Persian.
Take my kingdom, my women, my gold.
I won't take your riches, but I will take your life.
Take a look at this. Like, this is legitimately very funny to me back then. Like, I'm struggling here. Like, and bam, die. And we have acquired the Freed. It's really obvious what mythology the Persian Empire has as a reference in this game. You know what it is. It's still the same one to this day, if you can call it that. It's up to you. Now, the Efreet is very much like the Poseidon's Rage in God of War. We will tackle that down today. Instead of electrifying your enemies, killing your enemies to death. And it's more of a burst damage rather than a damage over time. Now you can burn your enemies to death. Really cool how Kratos could just absorb the power of other mythologies. This is basically a foreshadowing to God of War's Norse reboot. Well, it's not really a reboot, more so the sequel to what happened after Kratos destroys everything. But that's another story for another day. Now, it's that scene, so I'm afraid I will have to cut the video. Be right back. Okay, now we're back. So let's save. Getting to do that scene is very important. I really need a lot of orbs if you don't want to use your wet noodles later on in the game. For now, again, the damage will be decent. It makes sense because you're fighting with humans here. Lowly soldiers here. This is basically free XP farm if you let them climb this. For the sake of this video though, man. Like, look at this. Okay, see this ballista? Shoot the arrow before turning it. That will unlock a chest that gives you access to an early Gorgon Eye. That way you have a higher HP in the early game. If you turn this thing, like, shut up. Get off. Even on God mode, you're still dealing a big shot of damage. Like, where'd the arrow go? Guess it doesn't matter. Dude's hands just clips. He doesn't even grab hold of the handle. How can I not climb there? Hello? Very interesting. Our first Phoenix Feather. Don't miss out on that one. So far, everything's going well. This is the playground for you. This is literally what Kratos is doing, but yeah. Now this is the first real challenge of this game. Especially since we're playing on God mode, we're not gonna want to be clobbered by that. So we'll play it safe. The worst thing is that we can't even see the HP. Can't block any of his attacks anymore. Pegasus dance is here. And ouch. Ouch. Goodbye. Man just got violated there. Rest in peace. Yeah, near the save point, that makes sense. They really don't do anything. That's the third Gorgonite, or my kid self would see it as the second Gorgonite. Okay, we're back. These guys are idiots. Aim higher. Like, you're so pathetic. Even did a print fire here, so. Get off. This building over here contains the chest that I was talking about earlier, where you need to shoot the ballista on in its default position. So do that and you will gain access to this early Gorgonite. Okay, I don't remember. Okay, 2650. Get our Ow. Ow. Come on, this is like one of my first damage. What? You see that? Just get cancelled. Bumpers. Oh wait, cut that. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Is that no! Come on! Get off! Get out. This is the toughest wooden gates ever. Get out. Get out. Get out of here. Look at Kratos' face here. This seems to be similar to God of War 2's It doesn't really feel like God of War 2. Well, it is the early stage, I guess. Punch dude, you can't even swallow that person. How come he was able to swallow a psychopath?
We cannot hold them off! Do not take out. There are too many of them!
Oh my gosh, how stupid how you have to be to do that. Like, how are you even... How did you do that? Like, shoot yourself in the foot to feel that? I forgot that exists. This is really stupid. Where are they even coming from? Like, being tossed? Like, bruh, your leader is dead. Give up. Yeah, okay. All that grunting. Like, how heavy is this box for Kratos? Like, man carries every heavy thing, but he's like, oh yeah, this is a box, it's gonna get me in trouble. I guess I am not really in a position to say anything. This box must weigh a ton or something. Goodbye, rest in peace, guy. Not that anyone cares. Sheesh. The fourth Gorgon Eye, where you can upgrade, you can get an early HP boost to Kratos. Unfortunately, that's quite of an Easter egg. I've been playing this game for a long time. I forgot about that. So, it's okay. Let's just treat it as part of the challenge. Now, also, since I reloaded the save, we can now upgrade the Blades of Chaos. Level 2. Now, it's less of a neural. And this is the most popular, the most spammable move in all of God of War, even in the God of War 2018 Norse saga. And nothing changed to the appearance of our blades. This is the unfortunate thing that we encounter here. The Blades of Chaos are very ugly in this game. Now we will head to the boss fight. The third Phoenix Feather. This move is very risky, unless your opponent is stunned. We'll head to the boss fight. That's such a bad breath right there. Then there's the Basilisk. No HP bars. And Fire Breath move. Now this is where you're gonna feel God mode. Like, jump. This dude has bad breath. Get off. Woo, fire breath. Reading time. Get your bad breath off of me, bro. really brutal way to go. Also, this pose just so familiar.
Fulfilling his commitment to the gods, Kratos defeated the basilisk brought forth by the Persians. But this small victory would not satisfy the man who had come to be known as the Ghost of Sparta.
Is this all you would have me do? Is there nothing else?
Seeing the sun plummet through the sky and the world plunge into darkness, Kratos knew this was not a sign from the gods.
What treachery is this?
Setting his sights on the glowing horizon, Kratos made his way toward the mysterious light. But there was more afoot than Kratos could possibly know. In the darkness, Morpheus, the god of dreams, awakened to a world where he and only he wielded power. The land was slowly overrun by a black fog that engulfed everything it touched.
It's morphin time. That's basically what happened here, I guess. Also, Kratos just really walked 4 miles there. And Kratos's personality feels really weird here, honestly. In Chains of Olympus. His characterization is really odd, as no doubt. Since this was set in before God of War 1. Like, dude, he's already angry at the gods. God of War 1, he's really respectful to the gods, but here he's just mad, man. Time to save. Like, I swear, wooden blockades are so crazy in this game. And here we are. Hoplites, the staple for God of War 1, or God of War Chains of Olympus PSP games. As you can see, it does nothing. I'll just do this. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. It's not even gonna give you a chance. Shut up. Just one enemy, but later on there will be multiple, and we're gonna suffer big time. These guys are merciless, bro. Now this is the first real challenge, but as soon as you're able to grab them, it'll be easy. Goodbye. Again, you're a god in this game. Even though Kratos himself is a demigod, you just destroy everything, even in God. Introducing new enemies, Hoplite Archer. Okay, just do that. They're very annoying. I don't care. I don't care. These. I'm playing on God mode, so I need to be really careful. While still showing you how badass Kratos is. Of course. The fog is coming.
Power of Morpheus
That's basically what
affected
happened.
even Kratos, as he was haunted by a strange melody.
The fog is coming, I get. That's basically God of War chains. See here? Also, what the hell? Again, yay, more you annoying enemies. Shut up, bro. These enemies were really creepy to me as a child, honestly. Also, what the heck? Yeah, no chance, dude. So you have to really play carefully here, because we're on God mode. And the chests here are so annoying. Oh my god. So I forgot they exist here, so. Shut up. Okay, continuing forward. More of the same annoying enemies, bro. And he shot himself. Oh my god. It's never not gonna be funny. here we are, introducing Sabertooth. Yeah, it just tickles you like, ooh, yeah, goodbye. I should really use magic more though. Really clean. Also, Kratos doesn't really use his thing. And beating our sound. Hello. Very annoying. Shut up. Goodbye. Almost dead, so take a look at this. Look at this. Look. It doesn't even give you full HP. Not other God of War games don't even do that to you. It's dumb.
And as Kratos approached the temple, it became clear that the task ahead was more than he could have ever imagined. Once again, the strange, lingering melody could be heard through the black fog of Morpheus, haunting Kratos.
Yeah, lock in Kratos, because we're gonna die. I think this will be the part where I will suffer big time. Ignore the sirens. Do this. And we're dead. Wow, just as we got, and that's my first death. Oh, that's annoying.
Once again,
And
the strange,
once again,
lingering melody could be
the
heard
cutscene just plays. I'm just gonna do you a favor, and every time I die, I'm not gonna show you this part. This, because they're very annoying. Not gonna take any chances. Because mob fights are harder than bosses here. Ow. Dude, what? And wow, I'm dead. I'm sorry. Cut the tape, cut the tape.
Once again, the strange...
Ow. Dude, this we gotta lock in. We gotta lock into this shit. And I'm dead again. Cut the tape. Stop. That's a Bluetooth grab right there. Yeah, yeah. Shut up.
The temple on which Kratos stood was the sun chariot of Helios. The very chariot that the fire steeds pulled across the sky every day, allowing the brilliance of Helios to shine down on all mankind.
Kratos.
Athena, what madness has befallen us?
Kratos, there is not much time. Olympus needs you.
I grow tired of the gods' requests, Athena. I have given enough. Now take these nightmares from my head.
It is not for you to say when your servitude ends. You will earn your freedom in time. But for now, Olympus needs your unquestioning obedience. The god of the sun has been torn from the sky. This temple on which you stand is the chariot of Helios. Without their master to reign them, the fire steeds have driven the sun chariot into the earth. And without Helios, there is no one to keep Morpheus from seizing permanent power. Many of the gods have fallen to a deep slumber. Soon, all will succumb to the black grip of Morpheus.
What would you have me do?
You must find Helios and return him to the sky, lest the world of gods and man be lost forever. Only his light can release the grasp of Morpheus.
Athena! Athena!
Oh boy, man, so angry here. But I guess this is it for this video. Let's go ahead and grab this chest first. Yay! Increased health bar. I don't know if I missed a lot other chests, but forgive me if I do. Well, yes, this is it. Thank you very much for watching the first playthrough of this video. I hope to see you soon. See you in the next one. Peace.